Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series as well as the MOONRISE Beach series. I am here to do a Hobonichi Weeks flip through, so I have done a whole setup video of my 2022 Hobonichi Weeks. So if you guys want to see how I have set this whole entire planner up, then you guys can check out that video. If you guys don't know, I'm using the Hobonichi Weeks as my everyday carry, so this is the planner that I take with me in my purse. It is the only planner that I do journaling in, as well as write down my to-dos and events. I don't do that in any other planner of mine, so this one is a little bit special in that way. The cover that I'm using today is from Estelle. I love this. It's the Cecily cover. So it's made for the Hobonichi Weeks. I have it in two colors. I have it in the Cherry Blossom, which is more of a pink color, and then right now I'm in my Anchorage, Alaska, which is a nice neutral gray. It's great for the winter time, so that is what I'm using. It has a bunch of different pockets here, and I just keep some sticker samplers in here, as well as the kind of like rewards cards. Like, you know, if you like order from shops, they give you like these cards to put the stickers on and collect them. So that's what I've been doing. And then I have just a little planner card here, journaling card from Fluffy Angel Stationery, and some extra stickers. In here I just have a bunch of these minimal stickers that I've been using. These are from ArieBea's shop. You guys can use the code Jolene10 for her shop, and I also have Planner Monkey Co. here. So this is kind of something new that I've been using in my Hobonichi Weeks. I like that they're small and minimal. They kind of match with every spread. And then I do have just some other boxes and that kind of stuff as well. So that is what I keep in that little pocket here. This planner cover does come with strings. So here I have one of the Hobonichi Weeks size notebooks. This is from Simply Gilded. I do have a referral link to Simply Gilded, so you can find that down below. But in here I keep like reference type stuff, so emergency contacts, family contacts. I also keep like my grocery list reference in here. So this is not like the list that I check off every week. This is just something that I use to make my grocery list. I put that in here. So nothing ever gets checked off or crossed off in here. This is just something that I look at to create more lists or things like for emergencies. So this is something that doesn't change much from year to year. That's why I don't keep it in the Hobonichi Weeks, the actual Hobonichi Weeks, because this does change every year. This kind of information doesn't, and so instead of writing it over and over again every single year, when I transfer to a new Hobonichi, I just keep this notebook in here. So it saves time, and I really like this system. So I have actually put the cover on cover on my Dandelion Weeks, and I've actually threaded it through. You can probably see a little bit here. I threaded it through the elastic here at the back. That way I don't have the string kind of sticking in the middle of the whole entire planner. If you guys want to see how I did that, check out my video on my setup. But I will briefly show you how I've been using this planner. So I just have a few sticky notes here from Simply Gilded, a few die cuts, journaling cards, and note paper. And then we are going to go straight into the little Hobonichi here. So these are printables from my shop, Jolene Printables. This is the Year on 2 Pages. I have it in the pink colorway, but I also have a gray version available. So I have the 2022 calendar here split into 2 pages. So you have January to June and July to December like this. I also have a version in my shop that has the whole year on 1 page. And then I also have variations with the simple font, which is what you see here. And then I also have the sassy font in the shop, which is a little bit more cuter. I have also put up last year's design, so that includes the classic as well as the cute font. So you guys can actually choose between all 4 designs in the shop currently. Since that was requested, I did bring it back. And then I also offer it in the Monday and Sunday starts. So there's lots of different options. Make sure that you guys are double checking your listing before you purchase it, just so that you have the exact one that you want. But I've just been marking down my important events in here that I know that are coming up, and I've been marking them down with these translucent dot stickers. So if you guys are interested in these type of printables from my shop, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order. Now this is the yearly calendar. I'm going to be using this for my work. So I haven't actually filled it in for January, but I am planning on doing so. And then up here, I'll be putting my renewals. So anytime I need to renew like a business license, for example, or any renewals for my books, they will be going up there. So this is all going to be work related. So that is how I'm going to be using this kind of calendar section. And then in here, this is my monthly section. So last year I have used this as a finance tracker, which I use to track my spending, my balance, and all that kind of stuff. I found that I didn't need that kind of information on the go with me. However, I did need a calendar. And so I have moved my finance stuff into my rings. And now I'm using this as a regular calendar for forward planning. So what I've done for each page is that I have used these stickers here. These are date covers from ArieBea shop. Again, you guys can use the code AnnaJolene10, and I have just marked the days off that are not included in this month with some Simply Gilded washi. So I have started this in January, so this is what it looks like. And I've been using these minimal stickers from ArieBea shop to mark down important events. And I have just put down January here at the bottom and decorated slightly with a little bit of Simply Gilded washi. Again, find all my PR codes and referral links down below, but I find this very helpful. This is definitely something that I needed on the go in order to make appointments, meetings, and that kind of stuff. So I have been really loving this. It's definitely much more functional for me. So I will give you a quick flip through of my monthlies, because I have already put in the dates that I know are confirmed, and I will continue to do so as they get confirmed. So this is this month right now, so it's a very busy month. This washi right here is from Paper Echoes, and then the rest of the washi is from Simply Gilded. And then this is what March looks like. All my tabs here are from ArieBea shop once again. And then this washi is adorable. This is from Lovely Mine. And then this washi here on the side, this lace one, is from the Pink Room Co. So I just chose some colors that I thought were cute. I don't like to use kits for my monthlies. I prefer to save them for only my weeklies. So washi and these kind of functional stickers work the best for me. This washi is one of my favorite from Simply Gilded. It came in the Home Sweet Home box. Love it, so cute. And then August is here. Love this washi from Paper Echoes. And then this washi here is like a boho theme one. That is from Paper K. I do also have a referral link to her shop. So this one is another one from her. Really, really cute. This is my birthday month. And then we have November. And then December. So this washi is from Paper Echoes once again. And then for January and the rest of the months, I didn't really decorate too much, just because I know that I'm going to be already moving into my new one. So this is how I have been planning in my Hobonichi weeks. If you guys are new, I will explain how I use it. So this column here I use for my events. So anything that's scheduled, meetings, appointments, work events, paydays, things like that will go in this column. I use this larger section here as my to-dos. So anything that I want to accomplish will go in that section. Here, what I've done on this grid page is I've extended the line, go across so that I can put down my highlights of the day. So I will put that all the way down here, and then I do a little bit journaling on this side, and this has been really helpful in case I ever fall behind on my A6 Hobonichi. So I just write a few little tidbits of the day just so that it can trigger some memories. This has come in handy really well for me, so I definitely don't see myself stopping this habit. I just love to look back on it. I typically write also about my writing day. So it's a really nice writing journal for me as well. So these stickers here, the minimal ones, are all from ArieBea shop, and then I'll use kits. So this kit is from the Graceful Muse Papery. It's a beautiful kit. So actually I haven't been using too many of my kits. I don't know why. I have a ton of them, but I've just been opting for some washi on the top and bottom, and then aspects of a kit, and then these functional stickers. They've been working really well for me. So this is December still. I have just been using again, aspects of a kit, and then these functional stickers. So these little boxes are from Samantha May Sticks. So we're still in December here. This washi is from the Pink Room Co. And then the date numbers are from ArieBea's shop. So I do like how this looks. It's very functional for me. However, I do prefer the look of kits. So I'm going to stop being lazy and I'm going to start using the kits that I have bought, because I actually have a whole album of them. And so instead of hoarding them, I'm going to start using them. So that's my plan going forward in February. It's nice to be able to stretch out a kit, use my washi and all the other functional stickers. But as you guys can see, it's mostly pen that I use. So this washi is a beautiful one from the pre-sale from August. I love that one from Simply Gilded. And then this is my favorite washi from the Stay Golden box, which is the last sub box that she did, one of the larger ones. Now she has a new form. So we're jumping into February. This is the last week of January. So I started going into my February or Valentine's Day themed washi. And then this is the current week. So as you guys can see, I don't actually have too many events happening this week. And then I haven't filled out my to-dos. So I am going to fill that out later. But I've just been using some aspects of a kit from Hello Petite Paper and Graceful Muse Papery to continue this. This side typically only gets filled out at the end of the day. And then this is my next week. So I used a kit from Prince Petticoat Bandit. I do have a plan with me on this, so I hope you guys will check it out. And I will leave my Hobonichi Weeks Plan With Me playlist at the end of this video if you guys are interested in seeing those. I got a lot of questions about my Hobonichi Weeks, so definitely check it out there. But I don't really plan the rest of it out. I will jump to the back here because I do use the back pages as a reading journal. So these are printables from my shop, Jolene Printables. Again, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off your order, but these are the Hobonichi Week size reading journal graphics. So I have 3 colorways in my shop. I have the pastel one, I have a pink one, and then I do have another one here. That's the sage one. This one has been really popular lately. And this is where I have started my tracking for my reading journal. I am an author as well as a book reviewer, and so I receive advanced reader copies of books to read for promotional purposes. So that is how I'm using the back pages of my Hobonichi. So as the year progresses, I will be writing down the books that I read in this section. That's why I have so many versions of them, because I do read more than 100 books in a year. So I am just going to continue printing out these guys and just pasting them in as I fill them out. But just to clarify, you don't need a special cutting machine in order to use these printables. As long as you have a printer, you can print these out. And if you have a paper trimmer, that's great. You can just cut around it because it is just for straight sides. Or if you have a steady hand, you can even just use a pair of scissors to cut it out. Here I have just used regular printer paper to print it out, and I just used some glue or adhesive tape to stick it on. But the one in the back here, I have used sticker paper. So that is what that looks like. It pretty much looks the same. It just has a little bit of a different texture just because one is sticker paper and one is regular paper. But obviously that will depend on what paper you are printing on. You don't need a special cutting machine like a Silhouette in order to do this. So I just want to clarify that in case you guys were wondering. So here I have my list of best books for 2022. I do this list every single year. I've been doing it since I had a book blog. And so I just have my kind of like best of already for 2022, and then at the end of the year I will fill this out. So I just have different categories like best new release, best new to me, best new series, favorite hero, favorite heroine, best cover, biggest letdown, best couple, best sex scene, and then author of the year. So again, I will be filling this out at the end of the year once I've finished all my books. So this is where I get started on my reading journal. In the past, I have actually printed out the covers of the books, but like I said, since I read so many books, I thought it was so tedious to print out and cut all the book covers. I think it would also bulk up this planner way too much, and so I have omitted that completely. And now I am just writing all the important information here. So we're keeping it very minimal, very functional. I definitely needed that because I don't have much time these days, and so I just needed some place to write down my ideas so that when I sit down to write my reviews once a week, I have all the information here. All I've done here is just decorated the pages with some Simply Gilded washi. That's the only deco that I'm using. And then I've decided this year that I want to break up the year. So I have been marking the months down with the stickers from ArieBea shop. So I can see here, like, these are all the books in January, and then I'll continue in February. So what I've been doing is I have just been writing the book name as well as the author, the series, what genre it is, and also the star rating out of 5. And then I'll just write down my thoughts. So this is what I use to create my reviews. I've been writing reviews for a very long time, and so I just find having a place to write down all my thoughts as I read the book or after I read the book is really great. So that is how I've been doing that. And then this is for February. I have already started it. So I just put down my February sticker there, and these are the books that I'm currently reading at the moment. So I already know what books I'm going to be reading next week. So I have already written those books down there as a placeholder. And then once I'm done them, again, I will fill this out. So I have only just decorated very lightly with some washi tape to continue that. And then towards the back here, again, I have another one of these printables. This is on the sticker paper. This is the Sage version. I love this colorway. And I will continue my list here in case it doesn't fit on these two front ones. And then here I just put some stickers down. These are scallop stickers from Samantha May Sticks, and I planned on putting a reading challenge here, but I haven't quite done that yet, so that's just a placeholder for there. But this is another one of the challenges, the reading challenges that I want to do this year that I've already started. This is the A to Z challenge. So essentially you just read a book with the title that kind of corresponds to each letter in the alphabet. So I've already started those, and you can see I've been filling them out as I go. This adorable bear washi is from Simply Gilded. I do have a referral link, so you can find that down below. And then I also made a list of my hero harem. So this is just my favorite hero list. So as I read books, I will just mark down the title as well as the author down here. And then on the Japanese writing, I have covered those up with printables from my shop. So again, you guys can find them in the Hobonichi Week section of my shop. I do also offer these same exact printables for the cousin, the A5 size, as well as A6 techo. So feel free to check those out on my site. But this is the pink grid. I also have a line version and also a gray version. So if this list continues on, I will have a lot of space to continue that list. Here on the My 100 section, I am keeping tracks of my books reviewed. So this list is different than my books read because I don't review every single book that I read. So I have just been keeping track of that and then checking them off as I review them. So I have that list handy. And then here, this is an example of my gray grids. So same thing as this. This is just the pink version. So here I am just writing down the manga that I want to read this year. As you can see, I only have Yono of the Dawn, which is a great series, by the way. But one of my goals this year is to get into manga more, and I want to read a lot more of it. So I feel like if I have a list here to reference, I'm more likely to read them and incorporate them in the books that I want to read every week. So that is just a list there that I'm going to keep track of. And then on the back here, this is my yearly tracker. This is my book tracker. These inserts are the yearly tracker, so it goes from January to December. This one right here on top is the pink colorway with the simple font, and then this one down below is the pink colorway with the cute font. So here I've just been writing down all the genres that I read, and then I tally up how many books within that genre I read. So for example, within January, I read 2 contemporary romances, I read 2 cozy mysteries, I read 1 fantasy, 4 paranormal novels, 1 urban fantasy, 1 romantic suspense. So that is how I've been keeping track of that. And then on this side of the tracker, I have been keeping track if it's a debut author, because I do want to make sure that I am supporting new authors, not just popular ones, new to me ones. So this doesn't necessarily mean that they are debut authors. They just could be new authors to me. So I read one of those, and then favorite authors, which is obviously self-explanatory. So I have read 9 of those. And then at the bottom here, I've been keeping track of the star ratings. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So in January, I had 1 5-star, 7 4 stars, 3 2 stars, and then for 1 and 2 stars, I had 0. So it was a pretty good reading month for me. So that is how I've been using that. And then I do have one extra tracker that I added here. This is the gray colorway with the sassy font. And this is where I'm going to keep track of the manga. So again, this is brand new. I haven't really delved too much into manga. I've only read a handful. However, this is something that I'm working on. So again, I'm going to be reading the different genres within the mangas that I'm going to be reading. And then I'm actually going to keep track of the ones that I read on this printable, again from my shop. So I have written 2 of them, but I've read 3, so I just need to add the other one here. I'm hoping that I can read more than this. So if that happens, then I will just continue pasting in more of these from my shop on these extra pages that I have here. So that is how I've been keeping track of the books that I have been reading. The other thing that I've added that I don't think I showed you before is that I did washi up the back page. This is using Simply Gilded washi as well as washi from Paper K. I have referral links to both of these, so you can find them down below. I just love how it turned out. I think it's a great way to display your washi and also use your washi. So I just chose colors that I thought would look good together. I really love how it turned out. I think it turned out really, really good. So that is my flip through of my Hobonichi weeks. I'm using it as my everyday carry as well as a reading journal, and I think that is working wonderfully for me. I did want to show you this. This is just a little jelly freebie that I got from Happy Scrappy. I love that it has the scallop and the hearts. Super cute. I have just been keeping my stickers in there so that they don't get crushed, and I will typically just leave it there at the back. But yeah, that is everything that I wanted to share with you for my Hobonichi Weeks update. I will probably be doing monthly flip throughs just so you guys can keep up with me. I know that I have been getting a lot of requests to do Hobonichi Weeks plan with me, so I promise that I'll be doing more of those. But once again, if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below. I will leave my referral links as well as PR codes down below for you guys also to check out. And if you guys are interested in any of the printables that you saw from my shop, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little update on my Hobonichi Weeks. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!